Greetings, guys and gals, to another Jabber. This is the KSL AHO round of 16 Group D winners match. At the bottom left, we have PrivateMeyers as the green Terran, and at the top right, we have the purple protoss SlicedLlama. So Sliced got a bye pretty much for the first round. His opponent dropped out, so he is now in the winners match, and PrivateMeyers beating Reborn in a pretty good game, I'd have to say, to get here. So hopefully we're gonna see some higher tier play, I guess you could say, and I'm expecting a lot from these players. I'm really pulling for Private and Sliced as well. I think that they're gonna both do really well. I haven't seen Sliced play, but from what I've heard, he is a pretty decent player. Anyways, we have a supply depot going at the ramp position, as well as a pylon in a kind of a peculiar position, but it does have all of the range to that ramp. Looks like a probe scout is going to get in the base and see what's going on. It's attacking that SCV. SCV might get picked off actually, and this is going to delay his racks, which is a good move by Sliced. He is placing down his own gateway as well. Right now we're at pretty even harvest count, just 2 more for the protoss, but that is to be expected, especially with the chrono boost ability. Barracks finally going down at that ramp position there, and we have another barracks going down in the base, so 2 racks opening here for Private. I like that. He's probably going to try to put on some early pressure. That probe picking up that Zelnog watchtower. Looks like Private's SCV gets in the base of Sliced, and he does see that assimilator going up, so knows that probably a cybernetics core is going to be up next. Placing down another pylon is Sliced and putting it in a kind of more peculiar position. I really like when people double up their pylons at the front, because you know what, if that pylon gets sniped, then all of these buildings get deactivated, and that's not good at all. Private doing a really nice job of hiding his SCV at the top left. He is also building a supply depot by his rock, so we can see any backdoor entrance going on there. A little bit of idle SCV there. That's not good. Bring up the production tab. We do have a Marine and a Zealot on the way. Cybernetics core as well. So probably going to go for more Stalker or even higher tech units. Looks like Private is going to take his scout out of the base and now going to go to the bottom right. So scouting that there is no quick expansion, and that's good information to know. 2 Marines now out for Private, and we see an engineering bay going up, probably for upgrades. He is making orbital command center, so he did listen to me apparently on the first cast, that he got his orbital command way too late. He could have utilized a ton of mules by that time, and used scan as well. But now he's doing a good job. He's getting it up, and that SCV does not get in, but he does see the cybernetics core chrono boosted and getting warp gate. Not too much of crucial information, because I mean you can pretty much assume that the protoss is going to go for that warp gate technology, but he does see that it's there, I guess. Robo facility building for Sliced, and not much else is going on. I mean, oh, factory, that's pretty interesting. So factory gonna come into play. I wonder what he's gonna build out of that. There's a lot of options when playing PVT. You know, you can go a lot of siege tanks, or a bio ball build, or you know, medvacs, stuff like that. So we'll see. Quick banshees. Who knows? Another gate going up for SlicedLlama here, and we have a sentry coming out. So maybe to play a little bit more defensively. Concussion cells being researched by Private, and we have an immortal on the way. Looks like here, but no. Sliced has supply blocked himself, unfortunately, so that's not going to be out for quite some time. He is building 2 pylons, now unsupply blocked himself, and both players pretty much just content to stay at their bases. Not much else is going on here. Supply depot being built. Upgrades are not being researched quite yet. He is putting down a starport, so probably going to get some medvacs, is what I'm assuming. And warp gate technology is done, morphing in a Zealot, also getting his immortal out. Not building a lot, just building 1 probe, and it looks like we have Stim, a Marine, Marauder, and Starport, and a Tech Lab. I wonder what that Tech Lab's going on. Maybe on his factory. So he's either going to switch his factory and his Starport, or possibly go for Siege Tech. Not entirely sure here. Might even go for Thor's, but he really should get at least another base before he goes Thor's. I think that would be really important. A lot of players try to go really high tech with only one base builds, and that's not the way to go. Looks like Slice is going to be expanding here, putting down his Nexus and his Assimilator. He's also going to move out, possibly to put on some early pressure onto Private. And I like this play, moving out while you're expanding. That's an awesome thing to do. That's a really critical thing to do, actually, and this is going to be really interesting to see how this goes. I think that I don't think he has the critical force to deal with this, especially because they're on the ramp, but we'll have to see here. The sentries are going to play a huge role in whatever happens, as well as this Immortal. This Immortal is huge. He should probably put it near the front, and it looks like he's going up this ramp. What the heck is he doing? Blocking his Zealots, actually. That's really bad force field, a little bit better force fields, but he doesn't realize that these units are all ranged, and his Zealots are not ranged, blocking himself in. Not good at all. That's a Gosu failure there by SlicedLlama. Good force fields there, blocking out those Marauders for the retreat, but wow, that was really bad. He really should have force fielded back here, got his Zealots in at first, and this whole force is going to go down, I believe. Really bad. That Immortal gets picked off, and these sentries are going to get picked off. This Observer is going to see everything, but he really needs to macro up, and not macroing up during that battle at all, and that's one of the things that is crucial when you play StarCraft, is macroing while you micro. That's one of the biggest things, and people always forget, they always remember to micro. Always forget to macro, though. Looks like we have +1 armor being upgraded, and no +1 attack just yet. Immortal being built, but this base is up and running, and so pretty soon, transferring his probes, but pretty soon we're going to have a huge economic advantage for Sliced here, but at the same time, Private is getting his natural expansion as well, and if he turns that into orbital command, he'll be able to catch up fairly quickly because of those mules. Those mules do a lot of mining in a short amount of time. Anyways, we have Stargate Tech being built, so maybe to go for some Void Rays. That's the only thing I can really think of. Maybe to harass with some Phoenix, harass that mules or something. But you know what? There's a drop coming in, but this probe sees everything. Just since it's picked up the Xel'Naga Watchtower, it's going to be able to see exactly what's going on there. He's got to assume that he's going to go for the mineral line, and I'm assuming that Private saw that. Slice saw that. Hopefully he did, and he's going to probably react accordingly. Morphing Stalkers in here, and these dropships are about ready to come in. Yes, and definitely Sliced has seen this. He knows that this drop is coming in. This dropships go in, and I think that one dropship's going to get picked off. One of the dropships gets picked off, the Marauder gets killed, another Marauder gets killed, and this dropship is going to get picked off, and there's going to be only one Marauder and 2 Marines, and this force is going to be thwarted. Nice defense by Slice there. And so he's definitely viable to go for a counterattack, especially because losing all those units, not even dropping the entire force. Looks like PrivateMeyers has his base going up now, and warping more gateways into warp gates. Very nice job. Also building more pylons so he doesn't supply block himself. Not doing a very good job of using that chrono boost, though. Both of his buildings are at full, and that's not something I would have done. I think this should definitely be switched into orbital command already, but that's just my personal opinion. He did go for a Void Ray, which is kind of peculiar here, morphing in more Stalkers, and he has a huge force coming in here. Not much going on over here. If he has Cloak, that'll be pretty good. I don't know where his Observer went. His Observer still is there, so Cloak wouldn't do too much to him. He is going to go around this top area and about to go in to go for a attack. And his forces coming in, the Stalkers coming in, they are on A move, I'm assuming, because they're not attacking right away. Now they pull back, finally realizing what is going on there, and he's probably going to try to pick off this Banshee. One of the Banshees goes down. A lot of Stalkers taking hits, though. These concussion shells are really effective against these Stalkers. Another Banshee goes down, and this is really bad. This Void Ray is just doing a ton of damage, and obviously the Marauders can attack the Void Ray, so this is really good. Just keep doing a ton of damage, and I think this is going to be GG, guys. And this last Banshee gets picked off, and that's GG. There's no forces out for PrivateMeyers, and that was a really good game, actually. A lot of action. A lot of back and forth stuff, good defense, even a drop there. So GG, PrivateMeyers goes to the final match, and it looks like SlicedLlama advances with just 1 win.